got my back? I got your back. Who's got my back? I got your back. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, this is Tony Mitchell here, Championship Mindset AFI. We're on the campus of St. Vincent College in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. We are talking with head football coach Aaron Smetanka. Aaron, how you doing today?
I'm doing great today, Tony.
Aaron, tell us what your goals are for St. Vincent football this year and how many years you've been coaching here.
Our goals for St. Vincent College football this year, this upcoming 2020 football season. First and foremost, right now we're doing the off season, so that's our first ultimate goal is doing everything, preparing in the off season already to be the best we possibly can. So in the classroom, doing the best we possibly can to have the best possible team GPA. I know our kids have been pushing themselves in the classroom day in, day out, week in, week out. On that end, have been working very hard, and it's shown through our midterm grades so far. As far as the other end of the field, in the weight room, the guys have been putting the time in 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, lifting. Wednesday, in season and out of season, we're doing yoga, helping with rehab, recovery, flexibility. And then also, we've implemented the conditioning aspect too, doing the off-season part. 2 days a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, we've been working our conditioning in. And so our guys have really been pushing ourselves in the weight room and doing the conditioning sessions. So very excited to see now as we start here in another 2 weeks, getting ready for our spring ball practices to see us all put it together now on the field.
Now, this is the beginning of your second year here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now what do you think your biggest challenges or hurdles are to get this program to the next level?
Our biggest challenges and hurdles is going to be our guys now putting the time in and during the off season whenever they're not up here. So the guys, okay, when we see them after the spring semester ends, what are our guys going to be doing during the summer? From that beginning of May, middle of May, to you come back the middle of August. You have a 3-month span when you can't see your guys every single day. Like we see them over here all the time throughout our off-season program. Are you really staying on top of what you need to do? Lifting, conditioning, looking over your playbook on the offense and defense and special teams end. Because we have no control over that. Especially how NCAA has it nowadays. It's got to be done through either the strength trainer you have, or if you're back home, we give them the program to go off of. But are they sticking to it though? Are they disciplined enough to do it? So we'll really see when we come into training camp starting on August 13th.
So now, being that you have 1 year under your belt, and you guys went, what, 3-7 last year. You're a graduate and a former football player here at St. Vincent College. What do you see as the biggest difference in your time here and now as head football coach? What's the biggest difference in the football program?
I think the biggest difference in the football program, honestly, is the players. I feel right now there's some very talented players we have as a group here on this team. I mean, I feel like I played with some very good players too, as well. Back in the 2 years that I played here at St. Vincent College, 2010, 2011. But you're seeing some guys now that are a little more versatile that can play multiple positions out there. It's finding the right fit for them, no matter if it be on the offense and defense end, for us helping out. But the other big thing for us, I think, going forward is going to be on our end. Our guys now have so much access to things out there with the social media aspect. So it's making sure our guys are staying in tune with what we need to do here, though. When we're here at practices, we're sitting in meetings, that they're not being distracted by other things outside and other sources. So I think that's probably the biggest difference from the times whenever I played till now, is the social media now is kind of taking over a lot of things from the professional level down to the college level.
Yeah.
Just making sure our guys aren't being distracted by those things.
It's a beast. Social media is a total beast. Our specific function here as a company is Championship Mindset, to kind of work with changing the focus of the players, getting them to hone in on the things that make them good people on and off the field. What made you think the championship mindset would be something that would help your football program?
I felt from talking with you and meeting with you over Christmas break, I felt that championship mindset would be a great thing to implement with our football program here at St. Vincent College, because they're all used to hearing from me all the time. I think it's good to bring somebody else in here to hear from them and their background, their mindset, but similar beliefs though. Having a faith base too, on top of that, having that mindset of, hey, you got to bring it each and every day in your life. No matter if you're in the classroom, you're on the football field, you're training in the weight room during conditioning. You're all working it together as a team though. And I think those are some great things that I know, Tony, you've done an awesome job with our players during any of the sessions we've had so far during our off season, as far as keeping our guys together as a team. And the challenges that we've had, which has been awesome, with going between offense and defensive segments, and those guys combating together, trying to work together as a team though, cohesively though, but then still compete, because that's the thing that we always preach, is making sure we're competing in all aspects of our lives. No matter if we're in the classroom or on the field, we're out in the community, we always want to compete with each other to be the best we possibly can as an individual, but be the best we possibly can overall as a team.
So the thing that I've noticed, and we greatly appreciated coming here with you, is your willingness to be cutting edge and bringing in different things that you think can help your program grow. I think you are starting to define your leaders. You know, I see certain kids stepping up, whether it be offense or defense. You know, we meet with you guys early in the morning, and it's tremendous that the kids get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. They do their work. They come in. We do a workshop from about 7:15 a.m. to 8. What do you think your kids are getting? What's been the feedback from the workshops we've done so far?
I think from them, it's something different for them. They're getting up early in the morning, but they're coming together off the field now a little bit more. They're being around each other a little bit more off the field. Because I know a lot of our guys, they've been telling me in past years from meeting with them doing exit interviews was, hey, during the off season, in past years, it's always been, okay, we see each other if we're in the weight room, but you're only in those groups that you're in the weight room. So you don't get to see everybody, the full team all the time. And then your class schedule takes over the rest of the day, and then you're worried about your studies for those classes. So guys really don't get to see each other as much during the off season. So I think this helps them come together as a full team with different activities now with our meetings. And I think it pulls them together a bit more, but then it forces them to work together though. In specific situations with our workshops that really sees, okay, how are these guys with their personalities off the field?
Yeah.
And how are they cohesively coming together though, still working together as a full team and a full unit?
So we talk about the mindset being the most powerful thing you have and being able to program it to do great things. You know, one of the things we talk about is, pain being temporary and greatness being forever. You know, what do you think your guys are doing to take the next step to challenge themselves to be great for next season?
I think our guys on their end have been pushing themselves more than they have so any other year. We've seen it just through the weight room numbers within the PR set individually by players during our weight room sessions. During conditioning sessions, the guys you can see consistently pushing themselves on our end to get better. So those things are really coming together. But then the other aspect is coming together then in any team meeting settings. Any things that we've done with you, Tony, during our championship mindset meetings as well. Any team activities that we've kind of done with our team during the off season too. Our guys, I think, have really been putting that extra time in to make sure that they understand, hey, we can't win individually here. It's got to be together. 11 is one, no matter if it's on offense, defense, special teams unit, but everybody together, the entire team, at all times, on the field, off the field, the community. This is what our motto is. It's rising together in all aspects of our lives.
I guess the thing that's exciting for me is I see the guys coming together and the great leadership that you're providing, and it's exciting to get to see them in spring ball. You know, I know you're excited about it. What do you think championship mindset can do to promote togetherness, to promote a faith-based atmosphere and to just bring the guys closer together?
I think the biggest thing Championship Mindset can do is, truthfully, I think is, Tony, you've been doing an awesome job with our players. I think with you continuing to be around our guys during spring, when we come back after spring's done too, when we start back in the season during training camp, I think the players understand, hey, you're with us throughout this whole process. This isn't just a short time thing. This is something you're going to be around with going forward with our guys. And our players understand, hey, this is the guy that has our back, and he trusts us, and that he wants to be around us because he can see something special with this program going forward. And I think that's the biggest thing. I think our players, can get out of it is understanding, hey, there's an organization here. There's a great guy running it here, Tony Mitchell, that really does understand what our players are going through on and off the field. But he's also a guy here that's going to help us and be a big impact with our players and be there through the whole process as we go from our spring ball practices going into our training camp, and then once we get into our games during the season. That he's not just here just to, okay, I'm going to be here for a little bit of this portion, but he's not going to see it throughout the 2020 season.
Man, it's been a pleasure coming up here. I told you in the beginning that this is Clemchalk University up here. I got like 7, 8 nieces and nephews who have come here and graduated, so I spent a lot of time here, and I love it here, man. You guys are doing a great job. In your own words, what do you challenge me to do moving forward with our workshops and things that you want me to be able to accomplish with your guys moving forward?
I think the biggest challenge is just with our guys, especially out now, things are nowadays in the past years, is guys always are looking for change under, and so just changing up every single time we have different meetings. I love the energy levels you have, keeping that consistent the whole way through, because our guys really relate to that though too, and then it really gives good feedback off of that, which we've seen so far throughout each of our meetings. I think just the consistency on our end, and I think the kids really respond to that. So I believe if you're continuing to be consistent on your end, things are going to continue to stay on the right track and go well as we go forward.
Coach, thanks for taking some time out of your busy schedule. I know you are recruiting and you're doing all the things to build a program. We appreciate the opportunity to come here, and we look forward to helping you guys focus on your mindset and get this program back where you want it to be. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks again, Tony, for having me on today. And also thanks again for working with the Smetanka College football program this year.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.